A program designed to help the uninsured and underinsured elderly, disabled, and single-parent families is hosting a roast fundraiser. And here with the details is Tiffany Guillory. Thank you so much for joining us. And
Hi.
good to see you.
Same here. Good to be here.
Absolutely. So let's talk about this. And you're actually roasting a judge, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, the thing is that Judge Brannick has graciously
yes.
decided to help us participate to raise money for our organization, and it'll be a lot of his close family and friends that will actually be doing and hosting the roast, and it's it's going to be on March the 7th, which is a Thursday night. The doors open at 5:30, and the tickets are $100 for the event.
But absolutely, but it's for a good cause, and it's CEDIO, right?
Right. CEDIO stands for the Southeast Texas Interfaith Organization, and we just use CEDIO as the acronym. But we do a lot of the repair, rebuild right after the hurricanes. We bring in volunteers from usually all over the world,
yes.
and they come in and then they help build homes for the elderly, disabled, and the single-parent families.
And also for the uninsured, correct, that don't have the insurance to be able to rebuild.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're usually the organization that comes in before the other government agencies. We're the agency that puts on the tarps. We're the ones that bring in the water. We're the ones that do the muck out. So all the dirty work, we kind of get that done.
Yeah, tell us a success story of that happening. Can you think of
one? Actually, we just recently had a success story. I had a lady that called me 2 weeks ago. She was 70 years old, and she called crying, and she said, you know, I haven't had my chance to get my house fixed yet. I'm on the list, and yes, it's been 7 years since Hurricane Ike. And when that happened, I said, what's wrong? She says, no, it's raining at my house.
Oh, my goodness.
And I said, well, I don't know what I can do because I don't have volunteers, but let's just see. Well, I was able to put in a couple of phone calls. We were able to get a tarp. We were able to get someone to put the tarp on. And so that's pretty much what we are there for. We're a social service agency just trying to do whatever we can to help the community.
And how did you guys come up with the idea to have a roast and to be able to roast Judge Jeff Brannick?
Well, actually, you know, the thing is that everybody is at this point is trying to raise money and trying to raise funds. And we have wonderful volunteers, and we have 2 volunteers that were sitting down, and they came up with the idea of, you know what, why don't we ask him? And so this is how this happened.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It sounds like it's going to be a great time on Thursday night. Judge Jeff Brannick roast is going to be this Thursday from 5:30 until 9 o'clock at the MCM Elegante. CEDIO fundraiser helping uninsured and underinsured families. All right, Tiffany, thanks again so much for joining us. Up next, a complete look at your forecast with Carrie Cooper.